Imagine being trapped in the depths of the ocean with a sinking superyacht all around you. The tragic final moments of the victims on the Bayesian superyacht are coming to light, revealing a heartbreaking story of desperation and loss. Divers have uncovered the grim details of their final struggle as they attempted to rescue and recover the victims. Today, we dive into the haunting account of the disaster, the heroic efforts of the rescue teams, and the latest revelations from the ongoing investigation. Stay with us as we explore this tragic maritime incident. The tragedy of the Bayesian Superyacht disaster has left the world in shock. The 30 million pound vessel sank off the coast of Porticello in Sicily, claiming 7 lives and sparking a detailed investigation. The most recent updates from the rescue mission reveal the chilling last moments of the victims and the daunting challenges faced by the divers tasked with retrieving their bodies. According to investigators, passengers on the superyacht fought desperately to find air pockets as the vessel sank. The horrific final scenes were recounted at a press conference where emergency service personnel and divers shared their harrowing experiences. They described the chaotic conditions underwater, with the yacht tilted on its side, filled with debris, and reflecting light from their torches, creating a nightmarish environment. One of the most heart-wrenching discoveries was that of 18-year-old Hannah Lynch, a stellar student who was about to start her studies at Oxford University. She was found alone in a cabin separate from the other victims. Her body was recovered after an intense 5-day operation, which was deeply emotional for the rescue team. Chief Prosecutor Ambrogio Cartosio confirmed that the recovery of Hannah's body on August 23rd was met with a spontaneous round of applause from the team, highlighting the emotional weight of their mission. Divers described their ordeal as they navigated the wreckage 160 feet below the surface. Benvolio Fiandra, chief of Palermo's fire brigade, explained that the yacht sank stern first and then rolled onto its right side. This left the victims scrambling to the remaining air pockets on the left side of the vessel. The conditions were incredibly difficult, with floating debris, disorienting mirrors, and the boat's tilted position making the recovery effort extraordinarily complex. The 30 divers involved in the rescue were limited to 12-minute intervals at the seabed due to the extreme depth. Giuseppe Frisson, head of the firefighters divers, drew parallels to the Costa Concordia disaster but emphasized the unique challenges of this deeper, more chaotic scene. The wreck's interior, described as a house turned at 90 degrees, added to the disorientation and difficulty of the operation. Adding to the complexity, the rescue team had to work around tightly wedged bodies and obstructing furniture. Despite the challenges, the divers proceeded methodically, securing floating items and navigating the confusing environment to locate the victims. The investigation into the sinking continues, with both British and American authorities involved. Prosecutors are focusing on the actions of the crew and the conditions that led to the tragedy. Preliminary reports suggest that the passengers who died were likely asleep, which may have contributed to their inability to escape. There are also questions about the weather conditions at the time of the sinking. Prosecutor Rafael Camarano reported that a downburst, a powerful wind descending from a thunderstorm, may have played a role. Despite the challenging weather, there was no tornado warning, and the yacht's stability and readiness to handle such conditions are under scrutiny. In defense of the crew, Karsten Borner, captain of a nearby yacht, argued that the length of the Bayesian's mast and its quick filling with water were significant factors. He commended the crew's efforts to manage the situation, suggesting that the tragedy was more likely due to the yacht's design and the severe weather rather than crew error. As the investigation progresses, the focus remains on uncovering the full truth behind this devastating incident. The impact on the families of the victims and the maritime community is profound, and the quest for answers continues. Thank you for joining us as we explore the tragic final moments of the Bayesian Superyacht disaster. The detailed accounts from the rescue team and the ongoing investigation highlight the complexities of maritime accidents and the profound loss experienced by those affected. If you found this report informative, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Fame Journey for more in-depth coverage of important stories. Share your thoughts and comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed and compassionate.